Hi, I'm Todd Ale, and today we're going to talk about intonation. Hopefully I can give you a few exercises to help you play more in tune. Intonation is certainly tricky. It's something we all as string players strive to perfect. Just so you know, there is no such thing as perfectly in tune. There's the illusion of perfectly in tune. It's been documented, it's scientifically proven. Pythagoras, the mathematician, was the first, I believe, to write about it. So maybe you can take some small comfort in that, okay? If you're working in Suzuki Book 1, which is the method I'm most comfortable with, most confident with, I think often teachers will give students tapes to put their fingers on, and this is a fine method to start with. Our goal, of course, is to train the ears to hear the pitches. So if you understand the way the string works, if I play a third finger on any string other than the lowest string, which in Book 1 until the end of it you haven't been introduced to anyway, the third finger matches pitch-wise the string below it. It's an octave higher, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes higher, but it is the same pitch. So if I'm 3 on the A string, I'm playing a D. And so I play open D, you can tell it's the same note. If you are not capable yet of playing two strings at once, like this, then you can play one at a time. You should work towards 2 strings at once, because eventually that's how you will tune your violin, by playing open strings. Fourth finger, if you've started that finger, is the same note exactly as the open string above it. So 4 on the A, B, C sharp, D, E, is the same note. So you can check your 4s, and I recommend checking like crazy. Check all the time. Alright, so 3s you check with the string below, 4s you check with the string above. 1 is more complicated. 1 is not the same note as any open string, but you can check it with the string above it. It creates what's called a perfect fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4 notes apart. And if it's a little out of tune, you hear noise or flutter, and you want to get rid of that flutter. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration. I do not expect you to be able to do this, but I want you to know what it is that you're listening to or listening for. They're called beats. It has nothing to do with rhythm. Beats are the variations or the wavelengths clashing into each other when you're out of tune. So if I play a D, I'm on the G string, G, A, B, C, D. I'm on a 4th finger, but I'm going to replace it with a 2. I'm still on the G string. I'm going to play open D and G, 2nd finger on the G, so I'm playing 2 Ds at the same time. And I'm going to make my 2nd finger slightly out of tune. And I want you to listen for wah 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 wah. As I move more out of tune, they should speed up. More out of tune, even faster. When I move more in tune, it slows down. And then when I'm totally in tune, it disappears. And it's the same note. So those are called beats, and it's the clashing of the wavelengths. So whenever we play, say, 3 on the A string against open D, we don't want to hear those wavelengths. Again, try and bow 2 strings at once. If I move slightly out of tune, do you hear it's more a flutter? And you want to get rid of that. 4, same thing. This is called a unison because it's exactly the same note. Now, if you're not really good at bowing on 2 strings, you can push down and bend the pitch, and it can distort your perception of the notes being in tune or out of tune. And that is not a left hand issue Or the open strings, it's a right hand issue. You're pushing too hard. You must learn to balance the bow between two strings and hit two strings at the same time. It's very difficult to do, but you must learn how to do it.